September 2024. This is my gear from September 2024. And back then, I was told in Global Chat when I was in Gold League that it was very, very difficult for a newer solo player to be able to promote in Platinum League to Diamond League without having a team to assist them. To do it solo was almost impossible. So, this video, I've decided I am going to try and replicate some of these skills in this picture here and see how well I can do with promoting to Diamond with some pretty new stats.
Hey everyone, it's a new season, and this season we have a new challenge. This challenge is going to be all about seeing how well I can do in Plat when I'm using beginner or new starter level stats. So I was having a play around with it yesterday, and I've decided to come up with these as my stats. Yeah, no Russia, just a little bit of recruiter. Then I'm probably a little high on my cautious. In fact, I might just drop that down. I'll drop that down by 8%. And yeah, a little bit of guardian, and then striker and salvager, scavenger sitting in here. I was aiming for sort of 100 striker and then doing equal level stats based off that. So if 100 striker is 50 skill points, then I was thinking I'd put everything on 50 skill points. But my issue with that was I just felt like I was a bit strong, especially when I looked over at the Templar bonus I was getting from temples. So I reduced everything down even further, and this is where we landed on. I'm going to put my levels as I level up into striker just to start buffing that up a little bit. I think these are quite reasonable stats. I know that Russia is a little bit high compared to what a normal new starter would probably be running, but I'll keep that capped at where it is at the moment. And remember, I've put skill points into it. Pretty much all my skill points are in it at the moment. So a new starter could achieve that if they were willing to dump their skill points at it. So we're going to see how we go. I'm going to stay in these stats for as long as possible. The only reason I'm going to change out of these stats will be if players start building and we need my assistance for taking them down and slowing them down and all that jazz. But if no one's building, then I'm just going to play like I'm a new starter and see if I can promote to Diamond. So first things first, I've got about 4 mil troops. I've been through and completed this event. The way I do the city capture event is I just run around, collect level 1s, don't bother defending them. I don't even have notifications on. So I just run around, collect a whole heap of level 1s. At peak, I sort of end up with about sort of 300, depending on how active I am. And then, yeah, no notifications on, so I just end up losing them all when I go offline. Still got 68 of them. It was last night when I did it. I'm going to put the skill point into striker, because, as I said, that's pretty much where they're all going to go now. I'm going to be slow. My Russia is on 400%. I'm going to be weak for defending. I'm going to be weak for attacking. Should be a lot of fun. The only problem is that won't make this quite as fair as an actual new starter is I've got the diamond frame and I've still got my name, which is a bit of a giveaway. So there'll be players who know me who probably won't attack me because of either my diamond frame or because they actually know of me and therefore they won't want to attack me. Maybe they know my stats or something like that. So while it is a sort of test, I know it's not going to be 100% fair and accurate, but I still will have the attacking challenges and the growth challenges that would be problems for other people, because people will wall me even if I'm playing normally. Anyway, enough of the back talk. How much can we actually hit for? 12 million. So we're going to have to find something like 66 maybe? That's 9 million. Okay, how many troops are in that one? Can I get to it in time? It's going to be a long march. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to attack a few cities now. Not too many. And then I'm going to come back for you guys in a few hours. I've got some work to do in real life. And I'll just attack a few things and just start getting the momentum going. It's not going to be anything fun or interesting. Then I'll come back in a few hours and I can give some tips if I've figured anything out. It's been a long time since I played with properly nerfed stats. So there might be some techniques and stuff that I've been using which don't necessarily work. So then I can feed all that information back to you guys if I figure out some cool stuff. And yeah, then we can see what fighting looks like as well for me when I'm fighting some other players who are also have similar stats. I'm definitely going to be avoiding the stronger players. I've literally got one of the stronger players in plat sitting right next to me at the moment. So yeah, I don't think I'll have any shot at taking his city. We'll see how we go on this one. Even the scouts are so slow. Booyah, that should be a level up. Okay, quite a few level ups, that's quite good. Okay, so we got 2 million troops. Can I now hit that? I can. So we'll go for that as well. This is definitely the technique I would suggest for all new starters, is even if your stats are low, if there's an undefended high level city which you can capture, even if it's 90% losses, or in this case 80% losses, it's really good because it just buffed my level by multiple levels. I get all these new troops and literally came out 2 million troops ahead. So highly worth doing. Yeah, best strategy sort of approach. I definitely should have put these striker points on striker before I landed that attack though. That was a mistake. Okay, we'll get these marching across and we'll go for another 68. We could probably hit the 70. Might be worth trying. Now, this is where I spawned, and if I were a new starter and been serious about this, I probably would not capture my first 5 or my 5 closest cities, which are the sort of 5 you see on screen at the moment, over this one and up to that one. Oh, maybe not that one there. And the reason for that is you can use those cities for easy level ups during the level up event, which was starting in a day and a half. I just got, okay, bubble just came on. And so I would normally suggest you actually save those, and then you can get an easy, say, maybe 500 on counting your main city, maybe 500-600 level ups, and that really helps you along your path of actually completing the second event. So I'm going to have to struggle with that a little bit. The other option is just stick with only having level 1s, but it'd be kind of fun to see whether I can do it without doing any strategies. Okay, we'll just do a scout here and see whether lamps got any troops there. 27. So yeah, this should give me another couple of levels as well. Last hit got me a few levels. That was an almost 90% loss. And yeah, that's the results. Okay, I'll land this one more hit and then I do have to go to work, and I'll come back in a few hours. Bingo. 80% loss. Okay guys, I'll see you soon. Okay, touching back in. We have managed to gain a few new levels, and we're just working our way through trying to continue the growth, get ourselves to about the top 20% is what I'm aiming for at the moment. Don't want to go too high and then run into a whole bunch of people constantly attacking me. This is where we're at the moment. We're just crossed into the 50% mark, which is quite nice. And staying around this area is also good because we just have a lot more dark reds. When I say this area, I actually mean staying around this percentage of the player base. I can go to a lot of places and have a few options. Actually, here looks like a good spot. I'm struggling at the moment. I can't attack level 83s, and I really want to hit an 83 because I see there's an 83. Where was it? There's an 83 there, but it's got troops in it. There's another 83. Where did I see it? Maybe it's been taken. Maybe it's gone. Damn it. But then there's 85s. Oh, no, it is this 83. This is the 83 I want to get to. We shall see. I just need to grab a few more cities in the sort of 60 range. I'll probably start trying for these if he's going to be 100%. So yeah, we'll go into his and, 200%. We'll go into his and then we'll see if we can get to level 61 and have enough attack power. I could also claim my recruiter as well. These are where the stats are looking now with me putting 30% into striker. So we're just sitting just shy of 200% striker, which is quite nice. Do I want to defend these cities? I'll definitely defend this one. I don't think I'll defend that one. No, I won't defend that one because that was a 68 when he launched that demo March. And my Guardian's just so low, and you only get 1/3 of the XP from Guardian, so I don't think it's worth it. Okay, where's my main? Oh, there's a 78 over here. Actually, and an 80. Oh, bugger. I was hoping there wouldn't be any troops in there because I won't be able to hit. Oh, you know what? I could. Okay, that's good. We'll go for this one first, though. We'll just make sure it's 200%. And it is. Cool. Send that one across, and then we'll see if we can hit that one, especially with our level up coming through. May also make this one no longer 200% once we level up. Oh no. He's about the same Russia as me, I think. Yeah, so he might not be able to get there if he's got no troops nearby. But that tells me he did have troops nearby. Damn it. Oh, we might get a wall here. Nothing. Damn. But we got to level up, which is good. Okay, bring these troops across. Breaking them down into smaller marches to get them under 10 mil, and that means they'll march full 60% faster. So it is worth it when you're traveling in the minutes. Okay, cool. Now let's see whether he's actually defending and whether he's 100% now. He's 150%, so we won't go for him. Can we hit this? We can. We'll take that out, and then there's potential we could go for that level 83, which is now no longer. It's been captured. Damn it. Right. We'll get the high levels here while we can, and then I guess we'll try some 85s once we get another level. Oh, there we go. We got a level already. Okay, we'll bring these troops across. Because there's so many, I'm not going to bother breaking them down into smaller march sizes. I'll just pause and come back once they have landed. Still good. Let's keep going. 260. Don't think we'll get a level up off this one. Oh no, we will. Man, we're just flying up the levels at the moment. Still early game. I'll send these ones as separate marches. Now, if it was really competitive in this spot and I was struggling, I would definitely be open to the idea of moving to an area with some weaker players. And when I say weaker players, I normally look for, used to look for players of my own prestige, especially in the early days. So we got 280 here on this guy, and then we'll have a lot more on this guy, over 1,000. So I'd avoid the over 1,000 guy all the time, and I'd try and focus on the ones who are gold frames and silver frames when I'm running stats like this. It's not a true representation because obviously you do have some extreme outliers in that, but it's a good starting block if you don't know who's who, in a sense of who's the extreme outliers. But when you do, you just scout around and you would go, okay, I'm going to scout this guy. And you jump in here and you go, okay, he's probably got a temple, 242 guardian, and 200% bonus in his striker, and then he's 50% salvager, so maybe he's about my stats. And then I would take that and go, yeah, okay, I could probably fight that guy. He's probably going to be a bit stronger than the current stats I'm using, but that's the sort of logic I used to apply. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get to that one. And again, just check that it's still 200% XP. It is, so I'll fire off up to that one. I'm over 100 mil troops now, so the march time's slower. Okay, it's about to land. While we wait for that to land, let's just go and have a look at this hit. So quite luckily we ran into 144% Guardian. Very similar stats to what I'm running at the moment actually. So that was why we were able, and such a low city, why we were able to have a shot at actually attacking it when it had troops in it. Okay, and that got us about a third of the level, which was quite nice. Now I want to see if, what's your VP? I won't hit him because he's not 200%. I'm going to see if I can sneak one of these 85s off of Lord M4. We shall see. Probably pretty slim odds because he's going to be a lot faster than me if he's got troops nearby and he's online. But it would be a good challenge at least. Okay, I'll be back when the troops land. Nearly there. I gotta say, this is taking a while. Okay, what are we truly talking? 318 versus 324. It's a bit clutch, but we'll go for it. If he's online and he even tries to defend, even with this 900 here, I'm definitely losing. Wouldn't suggest it actually. As a strategy, when you are playing in your upper league, you should probably avoid the chance of being actually walled where you send an attack and you're going to fail. It's not advantageous because I won't get XP for, oh no, that's the worst case scenario. Yeah, because I won't get XP for the 200% of the city walls. I'll just get XP for the 3 times the troops that I kill, which when you look at this, I killed 20 million troops, so I'll get, there we go, 335 million XP. So I killed 60 million and then I got 100 million from my troop loss. So yeah, not worth. And as you can see, it didn't even level me up. Ugh, gross. No, I can't hit him because he's not 200% XP. Samantha is 200% XP. So I'll try and get to some of Samantha's cities. I'll try and march over to this one and take it from there. So I had 106 million troops, and if we actually have a look, a level up only gives me 28 million troops, and now I'm at 95, so I lost 10 million. So I lost a third of what my level up would give me, and those setbacks slowly add up if I get walled a few times. Like that was one time. And wait, what? I thought I'd lost striker tempo based on that comment. Yeah. Yeah. So 3 of those, and then you lose your whole level up bonus, and then you're not gaining anything when it comes to momentum or anything. So not worth it to get walled very often at all. Ideally, I don't want to lose my cities here, but there's not much I'm going to be able to do about it. I don't want to spend my gold because I won't get any return for it. But this would be a good spot to pop down to. What's his? Yeah, it would be a good spot to bring my army down to and just see if I can fight some of these. In fact, not a bad shout, but I think it's about 20 minutes away, so it's not ideal either. Anyway, I'll be back when these guys land. Okay, troops are in. Let's jump over to the stack. So, throw another scout, make sure there's nothing in there. I'll just full send it. Actually, I won't. It is smarter for me to do this. Then I only lose 600k troops or 900k troops rather than 8 mil troops or something along those lines. You understand what I mean. What's this guy hit me with? Oh, he's fresh off the boat. At least he's using 90% fearless, which is good. considering how much he's attacking for, 28 million, he should be hitting these cities instead. And he's going to get walled here. Probably should have scouted. But yeah, should be hitting those level 70s instead for the 200% XP. It would just be much better gains for him rather than the 100% XP on me. Okay, we landed up here. I was just distracted and not paying attention. We should get a level soon. 5 mil XP. We'll get a level from this attack coming in. There we go. So now I need to decide who I want to go and attack. I'm going to move these troops to here. Just so... Actually, I'll just send the full stack. And then I'm going to do an assessment of what I've got in the way of attack power and where I want to go with that. Just need to be a little bit stronger and a lot faster. And then it'll be fun attacking M4. Please. I'll be back soon. I came up with a plan off camera, and what it is I'm going to do a march through Samantha all the way up through to about here. Then I want to do a cross. Come off it. I wanted to go to here, but now they're on timers. Damn. I was going to go to Samantha's city top here. Man, this is hectic. Oh, it takes too long. Okay, well, I guess it'll probably take me a while to get to there anyway, so the timers might be gone by the time I get there. Damn it. Alright, I'll touch back when my plan kicks into action. These marches are taking so long that I keep forgetting about the game and going away, and this take me ages to get up here. Anyway, I'm just making one little march at a time. Still 200% XP, so still worthwhile getting these. It's just a bit of a slower grind getting lower level cities. I had some troops somewhere I need to bring along. These ones here. So get these ones coming closer. And we'll go to this one. Give this a scout as well, see if there's anything in here I can pick up. Normally I would attack that. I'm not sure if it's going to be worthwhile. Because I'm going to have to bring all my troops back up. And I'm going to get 3 times 71 and then times that by 2. It's going to be about a little over, 420 million XP. It's half a level. But I'm almost zeroing my army for half a level, and I said I could only zero my army 3 times to make it offset the troop losses and the level up, so it's not going to be worth it. So I won't do that. Okay. See what's happening on this island above me now. Could try. I'll send a smaller march over to this and see whether it lands. But it's going to take a while. What's in the temple? Okay, stats aren't crazy, that's a good start. Let's see if I can land on that temple then. What are we talking there? 2,080,000. So what I'll do here is I'll reduce this army size down to 4.55. and that will allow me to send 900k troops, which is enough to land on it. Cool. And then this way I'm risking less. I'm not going to get my army walled if this guy is actually online, and if he's not online, then I've got some good opportunities for some XP here, especially if I can grab this 85. Okay, the attack attempt just landed and it fell dead flat, so we're not going that way. Which means we're probably just going to wait out these timers. Got 30 minutes, so I might just hit pause here and then see if I can. I'll try and get an attack to land over here, and then I'll come back once I'm doing some attacks over here.
Okay everyone, a few days later, and I haven't had a chance to play as many hours as I would have liked, and I'm currently only sitting on 13 cities, and I've gone backwards from what I was hoping to be achieving earlier in the video. So now we're barely breaking even for state and plat. So I guess this is a good example of what it's like for the average player if they have my sort of stats and are not very active. So I need to come up with a bit of a game plan on how I want to move it forward. I don't even have any cities on this island anymore. I do have some cities which are sitting over on some other islands over here. But they're not too many, and I'm not going to be able to do too much with them. Do a few troops over here. We also have the architect event going, and I've only managed to do 500 out of 2k. So the plan, I think, is to wait till the cities, till the islands spawn tomorrow, and then I'll go and see if I can capture a whole heap of neutral cities and try and get this city capture event mostly finished, and then finish it over the remaining 8 hours after that. I have waited for the new islands to spawn and have gone and captured a whole bunch of level 1 cities and have been dumping my gold into them. This is basically where we're at the moment. We're just going around trying to level up cities as much as possible to get close as possible. I moved on to one of the new islands that has spawned and managed to capture some neutrals because I hadn't been capturing cities for a while. So we've just been going through that now. I've been claiming my rewards which have been sitting in here, and I'll claim these ones. I'm more interested in the gold than the troops at the moment, and just trying to get these levels up on these cities. I'm thinking if I can get them all to about 95 over the next few hours, then I should be able to get this event done, especially with the number of cities I've got. So that's the battle we're working with at the moment. Current cities 34. As I showed just before, we need 300 more level ups, which is about 10 levels each. So yeah, there might be 100. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to find the gold for that. We shall see. We've got a bit of recruiter to run as well. I wonder if I can grab some of these cities. I can. Okay, I'm just going to start sending out a bunch of attacks to these cities as well, and just to get a few more in the arsenal. So as I'm claiming more gold and running my harvester, I think I said recruiter before, I mean harvester, I can get more bang for my buck and also have some more lower level cities that I can be upgrading with all of this. I should be able to do it. I'm not actually that worried about not being able to do the event. I'm so close now. It's the event done. Did take a lot more effort than I thought. Used up a lot of pre-saved event rewards. But here we go. Let's see what gem we get. Striker. Nice. I would go and put it on my striker gear. But I don't think that falls in the realms of what we're doing at the moment. I also took that one silver gem off. I figured, what's the point of having it? Might as well just go no gems. Okay, cool. I am going to go figure out what's going on. Let's get these out of the way. What my plan is and how I'm going to proceed to the next stage, with obviously needing to get myself quite a lot higher to get myself in the top 15%. So we've got 30% to go. Well, we're under attack. Oh, we're under attack twice now. This is kind of interesting. I'm definitely going to let the first one go because I sort of want to find out how many troops he has. I'm suspecting this is going to be around 4
2.8. So that means this one might have around... Oh, yeah, we're definitely going in for the wall on this one. I was thinking the other one probably has around maybe the same amount, or maybe a little bit more. The guy who's attacking me is 80 mil VP, and he's a bit slower than me, and I think he's got a bit less striker. Yeah, he's running 134% striker, so I do have him outgeared a little bit, but not crazy amounts. So we'll definitely try. We'll be able to easily get the wall on this city here. And then after I've got that wall, I would like to go and attack this city over here, just because it's isolated from his main city, and a level 100 should give me a lot of XP for getting me to the next level, getting more troops. We're in a event at the moment, I believe. Let's have a quick look at that. Where we should get... I need to go to an attack. This attack here, did I get triple XP? Yeah, I did. Look at the army killed XP. I got 2.7G. That's crazy. Cool. So I got triple on double XP. So 6 times XP on troops killed, which is great. So I definitely want to be hitting these high level cities today. It will be my chance to really catch me up on these rankings. 30% to go. I was going to click across to it. I was also thinking about dumping my gold into these cities to make all the ones near me 100. But I don't actually think that's a good idea at this stage, because I want to be able to harvest 200% XP for as long as possible to get some levels under my belt, because my recruiter is so bad that that's my main source of troops. And there we go, that's the first wall there. And then we've still got this one 3 minutes out coming in. He's gone and thrown a couple of levels on that, so he might be trying to complete the level up event himself as well. Anyway, we got 2 levels there, which is amazing. We should be able to bring 1.2G, that's amazing as well. Bring that down. This is basically, because we waited so long into the season, like sort of a whole 4 days, maybe it's a bit longer than that, before we're really making a push. We're going to have so much double XP around to harvest for getting us up into those barriers we're looking for. Hopefully our level we can push all the way to the sort of level 90 or something in over the next few hours. Okay, here we go. Attack's just landed. Oh, that was quite a heavy one. That was nearly 4G troops. Beautiful. Obviously, we want to be getting the majority of our XP from attacking, not defending, because we'll get much better troop sustain per XP. Hey people, here we are. It's been about another 24 hours since the last recording. I have moved islands. I was originally just up here, and I have decided to move down to here. I've just been taking a few of this guy's cities. He's still 200% XP for me, which is sort of where I need to go. I'm going to quickly grab these ones at clouds just to get him off the spot. And my plan is to just keep working through these 200% XP cities until he's no longer 200% XP. I've also been hitting the ones where he's got like a couple of G troops in them as well, because it's getting some quite good XP for me. If I show you, and obviously the losses are no good, but that's just part and parcel of having some really shit striker. But if I show you this, I'm getting 136 G XP, when normally for taking this type of city I would only get 68 G XP or something like that. So yeah, it's looking really good, just because army killed is giving me the 3 times XP at the moment with the buffs. So yep, that's where we're at. Current progress. No, it was on this one, but I'll show you from this view. We are just shy of the 25% mark, so still need to push a little bit harder. though it is getting more and more difficult to get levels at the moment, which is something to note. And I may have to just try and hold some cities and do some defending and put some skill points into Recruiter, I'm thinking, to get this over the line. I do have quite a bit of gold, and I'm probably going to make some 105 level cities or something like that around my main city, and just start trying to get a bit of recruiting done as well. So that's the plan. Okay guys, this is the final check-in. We still have 4 days left in the season, but I think this is where I'm roughly going to call it for my challenge, just because I know I'm going to be quite busy for the remainder of this weekend, and it would be nice to just sort of round it off one at this point, and then I can be a bit more relaxed about actually making it to Diamond. So the goal is I need to still get to the top 15% and maybe a wee way into it to secure this from a sort of fair play aspect, where I would normally just continue on for an extra few days if I were not actually nerfing my stats and these were actually my stats. So I'm just going to round off grabbing these last few cities here, which I've just been capturing. This one has 5G in it, so I just need a few more troops to come across. Current situation on the troop front, we're at 80G. I just have a couple sitting here doing guarding, and in fact, now that I've got a few more troops there, I might actually go on a little assault on this side as well. Just catch a few more cities, really try push a bit closer to that top 15%. We're 32G there, and he's got 10. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this lot across as well. I'll speed boost it. I haven't been using too many speed boosts because most of my attacking has just been hitting this guy for the 200% XP when he gets a bit ahead of me. He's currently 150% XP. And we'll get these ones to land. I'll just claim this for this attack I'm about to do. We're at about 1.3 G troops per hour at the moment, so not very much. But I'm only about 200% recruiter with Temple and gear equipped, just to refresh you guys on that. There we are there, 200%. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to claim these troops soon and just see what that does for my total troop count, and then I'm going to also claim these rewards in here, and then I can use the gold to level up my cities a whole bunch. The troops are going to give me VP. Once I've claimed all of this, then I can jump in, and after I've spent the gold, I'll claim these, and that will get me even more troops. Should push me well into the top 15% and sort of secure that for me. That's the logic I'm thinking here, and then we can call it a day. And then I'll probably just put my normal gear back on and just coast to the end of the season. Get these troops running across as well. So we'll get a few more attacks going on here. I'll probably end the commentary and we'll just do a speed up for the next few minutes, and then we'll kick off with the claiming of the troops. Okay, ran into 17G troops there, that was interesting. Let's see how many are sitting in this city now. None. Okay, we'll quickly try and grab that one as well. And now we've got 22G here, so we'll speed boost these over to this city here. And we'll be there in 2 minutes. I think we'll be fine. 2 minutes for him to get all the way down to there. Fingers crossed. We'll claim these now. We'll send these on their way as well. How did we actually go on troop losses? So I lost 7G more. Obviously I got the city though.
what I think I might do is I might go and grab this temple as well. So we'll move these troops here across. And go and get this temple off him in case he's marching to the temple. You need to get better with wanting small stats. No idea what that English is. But we'll pretend it was a smart comment. You need to get better with wanting small stats. I don't know what he's getting at there. Yeah, we've got plenty of time there. He's not going to have enough troops to even hit 110. So it's pretty here nor there. Oh, hello. If only I had... So what did he do? He leveled that one up to try and gold maul me, which didn't quite work. If only I didn't have my troops locked in this long march, I could have actually brought them over here and got a wall on that one. That would have been nice. We got 22G gold. Oh, it would be so funny to claim my rewards now and just boost this right up. Oh, that's only 10G. Let's go for a gold wall ourselves. How much is this 10G hitting for? 55. It's not going to quite be enough. Need more troops. Where's that 6G? I had 6G coming on a big long march to my main. What is my main? They're 630. I'm gonna speed boost that one. Just bring them into the action. And I'm gonna speed boost these down to here. Just to bring them closer, but I won't put them into the city because they'll get walled if he actually goes for the attack before I get troops there in time. And then I need to go get this lot. Did they lose? Huh. He got more troops there and walled me. Oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of funny. Okay. Well, we'll speed boost some of these down to here then. And then we can defend that, and then we'll send the other lot over to this side. I think I'm going to claim my troops now. We are sitting at 18.5. So let's go and claim this lot now. Get rid of this recording thing. Claim. Takes a while to claim some of these. Sometimes when you got quite a bit stacked up. But booyah, 112G troops. And that puts me at rank 8.4. Should be easy to sustain from here. Nice. And then we'll just move some more troops over to here. And some more troops down to here. And then I'll put some troops over to here. Cool. And now we'll start throwing some levels on the cities near me. So we'll keep holding this one. So we'll bring this up to 150, 120 maybe? How much gold do we have? Yeah, we could probably do 120s on these ones. Oh, we got heaps of gold. We'll do this whole lot up to 120s because I think we should be able to guard them, especially if I'm giving up on the challenge at this point.
I don't know. Would you count me claiming that many weeks of clan rewards as cheating on my challenge? Maybe. Maybe it's not a fair play. It is a strategy you could use though if you were first time wanting to go to Diamond. You could literally do exactly what I've just done. But yeah, it might be counted as cheating. So hey, we don't have to use this as a guarantee. Like, oh, this is exactly what you got to do to get to Diamond or something like that. And that puts us in at rank, nearly in the top 6%. So I think that's fair enough to show that with these stats and some forward planning at least, you do have a pretty good shot of being able to get yourself Diamond promotion material. And then now that I've done that, I can actually go and claim these. And look, that 72G just shot me up even more. 36%, 4.7. And then what I can do is then use this gold if the clan actually manages to complete it to get even further. But I'm pretty happy with that. Rank 36. It's probably cheating. Probably cheating for the challenge. But I did it with the stats. That was the key. I wanted the stats. So yeah, rounding out the challenge 4 days early. Can't be bothered completing it just because I have a lot of stuff to do IRL. Let's open all of these. We don't need any more gear. And we'll call it a day. Oh, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I obviously have tons of content to put together to get this one over the line. So I do appreciate you sticking around for the longer video.